Hello there and welcome to the Brothers Keeper Leadership Bulletin. For this week, we are so excited to be talking about excellence. We have visited many schools and one of the most common words that we have found is excellence. Creating a center of excellence, the hub of excellence in pursuit of excellence. And we are so glad to realize that what is at the core of most students' heart is excellence. But what does it take to make one's institution a center of excellence? I want to read from the Bible where we drew some amazing lessons from Daniel. Daniel chapter 1 verse 8. It says, "But Daniel purposed it in his heart that he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's delicacies, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the chief of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself." Here I realize that leadership is a measure that is found in the individual before it becomes an organizational mark of excellence. Let us look at what Daniel is portraying and teaching us here. Regardless the fact that many of the children of Israel were in captivity in Babylon, Daniel purposed it in his own heart. He did not wait for some order to be given so that the children of Israel would be following a certain order of the day. Instead, the Bible clearly shows us that he made it in his own heart, that he will not defile himself with the king's delicacies. Two things are important here. The first thing, he had to stand against the fear that would be discouraging him from making this decision. I tell you, it was not easy for him to resolve this, but whatever was going to be cast before him against this decision, he was prepared. If you read from the whole book of Daniel chapter 1, you realize that with his friends, they made it and they were prepared to stand against the fear. Secondly, and this is very important, many people, they make resolutions, desire to achieve something, and they make plans at the beginning of the year, but they are not prepared to sacrifice the delicacies that may put their goals on the line. Daniel was not only going to stand against fear, but he was going to discipline himself to say no to delicacies that would rob him of his dream. Are you prepared to let go of the instant gratifications that actually delay you, or in most cases rob you of that dream and sometimes your very life? This is very, very important. And I believe that all of us are so passionate about achieving their dreams. All of us, we really want to achieve something meaningful in life. But in the face of delicacies, by delicacies, I'm not just talking about food. I'm talking about those things that we really enjoy indulging in, but at the expense of our goals. If you are at school, do you enjoy talking with other friends at the expense of your study time? My former school, Chinoi High School, we were always taught no to mingling. I believe that rule still stands today. And one of the things that was really appetizing for most students was mingling. Do you say no to mingling so that you don't put your goals and your dreams on the line? Food, sleep, all these things, they are there to rob us of our dreams. You name it. Right now, drugs, bullying, indulging in many things and menaces that really spoil your life, if not everything that is attached to you. Students, Daniel is giving us a very clear example of what it means to value excellence. Before you make the whole institution excellent, you must determine it in your heart that you will not defile yourself with delicacies that rob you of your dreams. I hope you have a wonderful week and you always be able to point the things that have been robbing you of your time to achieve great things. Remember, stewardship is leadership. And when you are a good steward of your time, you are a great leader. Thank you and have a great week.